So every day, 7 a.m. wake up currently. Right after that, I'll get ready, get hydrated, get my morning coffee in, eat breakfast along with my supplements. Honey, very important. This toast consists of 45 grams of carbs per 100 grams and 9 grams of protein. I always eat 3 slices, the exact same meal every day. It's almost exactly 100 grams, it's a little bit more than 100, so it's like 45 to 50 grams of carbs in the toast. Then I have a tiny little bit of peanut butter, this one. I mean, you can go with whatever you want. It's just for the taste, not too much of that. And then I'll have 1 banana, which has like 40 grams of carbs, a tablespoon of honey, and on top we'll put some cinnamon for the taste. Very good. I recommend you to do that. Comes down to 100 grams of carbs, 15 grams of protein, and 15 grams of fats. For the breakfast, then we'll always go coffee, non-negotiable, that's for sure. And then we're gonna have some supplements here as well. First of all, we have vitamin D3 K2. I will have every third day, I will have 1 of those. And then we have the ESN Athlete Stack, which just has a lot of vitamins, minerals, and some other stuff in there. And creatine. I will just dry scoop that, and yeah, that's what's going to set me up for a good start into the day. Usually what I would do right after my breakfast is I would go for my morning run, but since I have a big workload right now and I'm not fully back into my routine, I'll try to go as fast as possible to work, and I'll do my run later in the day. Most often I'm doing it right before hitting the gym, which is somewhere around 3 to 6 in the afternoon.
Grapes.
Is this a cooking musical, right?
Yeah.
What do we have for lunch today?
Rice with meat and sweet potatoes.
How much rice?
200 grams. Gram?
100 grams of rice, right? How many grams of ground beef?
600 grams.
300 per
300
person.
per person. And sweet potatoes.
Do you know the macros
Of the sweet potatoes?
of all of it?
No, but I will know.
It's good to have your own chef. You don't need to cook for yourself. This thing is gold. Okay, since we don't have any fats in here, I'm going to add my number 1 go-to fat source, which is olive oil. This is very lean meat. It has like, on 300 grams, it has like 5 grams of fat, so almost nothing. So we'll have another 20 grams of olive oil. That's it. Alright, we've got 100 grams of baked sweet potatoes, we've got 100 grams of jasmine rice, and I've got 300 grams of ground beef. As I said, very lean, like 95 or even more than 95% meat and almost no fat. This comes down to 100 grams of carbs, 76 grams of protein, and 25 grams of fats, which 20 grams of those fats are from the olive oil I just poured in there. Yeah, that's basically it for lunch.
Film. We will record audio with a microphone separately, and then I will overlay it, and we will have a perfect rolling shot, like very good one shot FPV. Mwah! Let's go, my man.
So I've been pulled over from the police right now, and I got charged $100 minus €100 for handling my phone while driving. I guess I deserved it, but it's still painful. So don't use your phone while driving. Not because it's dangerous, but because you're gonna pay €100. No, don't do it because it's really dangerous. Alright, so today's a Wednesday, and Wednesdays are Lactate threshold training intervals. We're on the track today. First time on the track this year. Feels good. I mixed myself my self-made supplement, which if you haven't seen the video, click here to watch the video how I came up with this recipe. I have 40 grams of carbs, so 2 scoops. 1 scoop has 20 grams of carbs. I have 2 scoops in there, so 40 grams of carbs pre-running. And then I have another bottle in here over there for the workout session itself, where I'm gonna have another 40 grams of carbs for the workout, which is going to fuel my whole run, my whole training. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty simple. I'm gonna do 2K warm-up, then I'm gonna do 4 times 800 meters with a 90-second rest in between. Then I'm gonna do 4 times 400 meters with a 45-second rest in between. And then I'm gonna do 4 times 200 meters with, I think it's a 25-second rest in between. And then I'm gonna do a 2K cooldown. So pretty straightforward and simple. I'm looking out for a 2-to-1 work to rest ratio, which I'm not gonna go into too much detail right now. If you want to learn more about 2-to-1 work to rest ratio, watch this video right here. But yeah, let's get into the intervals. Alright, so the way I built those workouts, because you want to be accurate with your breaks and everything, especially when you're looking for a 2-to-1 work to rest ratio, you need to be on spot, not do like instead of 45 seconds, do a 1-minute break. So the way I'll do it is I'll build a workout here in my Garmin app. First of all, I go to create a workout, then I will hit run workout, then I'll set the warm up. This is actually what I've been doing when the police called me on my phone. I wanted to build the workout. So I will set the warm-up for 2 kilometers without any target. Then I will delete everything else. Then I'll add a repeat 4 times for 800 meters. No target, 800 meters. Recover I'll set to 90 seconds, so 1 minute and 30 seconds. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Yes, 800. Then I'll add the next step, which is gonna be 4 times 400. Duration, meters. 400. The rest is gonna be 45 seconds. Then I'm gonna set the last repeats 4 times 200. I'm gonna do rest 20 seconds. Done. And then I'm gonna do another 2 kilometer cool down run. Then I'm gonna click save. I'll just name it today's date, 11/2/26. Save. Now it's saved, and now I'll just send it to the watch on the button up here on the right. Yeah, now I just need to synchronize with the watch again, and then it's gonna be on the watch, and then you can just start your workout on the watch. That's it. That's the suffering you need. Oh, I missed that. I missed it. It feels so good to suffer. Great. Sometimes I hate myself for that shit. But it feels so good. It's the chosen suffering. Alright, so the first workout is done for today. Now I'm in the gym. I'll quickly break my interval session down for you so you can see the stats. And I felt pretty good actually for being back for the first time on the track after such a big time. Can I see the stats somewhere here? So we've got the warm-up, 2 kilometers. Then I did the first 800 meter in 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Second 800 meter, 2 minutes 47 seconds. Third 800 meter, 2 minutes and 56 seconds. So 10 seconds slower. Fourth 800 meter in 2 minutes and 54 seconds. So also a little bit slower, but it's alright. When I first started out with 800 meter intervals, I did like 3 minutes and 10 seconds. And for the first 400 meters, I did 1 minute and 19 seconds. Second 400 meter, I did 1 minute and 22 seconds. Third 400 meter, I did in 1 minute and 23. And fourth 400 meter, I did in 1 minute and 26. For the 200 meters, the first one 37 seconds. Second 200 meter, 43 seconds. Third 200 meter, I did in 44 seconds. And the fourth 200 meter, I did in 40 seconds. So overall, I'm pretty happy with the result. I'm not looking out for the times too much right now. I'm just trying to push to my limits and try to be in my anaerobic heart rate zone, which I definitely was. And yeah, now I'm going to work out, hitting legs right now, which is not the smartest thing to do, but let's get it. Now what I would usually do is I would do Romanian deadlifts first, but I have some slight tension in my lower back. So I'm gonna skip it for today. I started with the pendulum squat and now I'm going for the leg extension, and after that I'm going for the leg curl. Exactly what you need after an interval session. Now what my leg workouts usually look like is, first of all, I would do Romanian deadlifts, but I decided to skip them today because I have some slight tension in my lower back and I don't want to risk any injuries. Second thing, which I already did, is pendulum squat. I'm going for 3 sets. Each set is going to be 8 reps. Then I'll have leg extensions, which I did right now. I'm going for full load because you can only load like 125 kilograms. For 3 sets, 12 reps, and I'm gonna do a drop set with 75 kilos with 8 to 12 reps. Then I'm going to do lying leg curls. Same thing as the leg extensions. I'm going for 3 sets and 1 drop set. Standing calf raise for calves. And I usually implement abs as well. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Yeah, that's it. I'm doing that twice a week. I'm like 100% not going to fill my calves, that's for sure, because they're pretty much non-existent. Well, I guess we can call this a day. That's it. We're done for today. What's the correct thing?
I'm the nicest sister in the whole world.
Why?
Because I cooked for you today, the whole day.
Yeah, it's very good to have a little sister who cooks for you. When you're done with training, you come home and your food is already prepared. So for dinner, we have the exact same thing as we had for lunch. 300 grams of ground beef, 50 grams of jasmine rice, not 100 grams, and olive oil. Okay, so for today's dinner, we've got 300 grams of ground beef, as already said, 50 grams of rice, and 20 grams of olive oil, which comes down to 40 grams of carbs, 70 grams of protein, and 25 grams of fats. For today's total, I'm gonna have a snack, which I'm going to show you later. Every day it's the same thing. It's just my high protein cereals, which I really like. So for my today's total macros and calories, we have 300 grams of carbs, 191 grams of protein, and 85 grams of fats, which comes down to 2,729 calories. I didn't include the fueling supplement from the run, which is gonna be another 80 grams of carbs, but I don't think I should include it because I burned so many calories in the run. And yeah, let's get dinner. I'm always adding just a tiny little bit of sriracha because it's too good.
It's empty.
Yeah, it's empty. And a tiny little bit of this. But you need to be very careful with those things because they're so high in fat. So just for the taste, like it's gonna be too much, yeah. A little already. No, it's alright. This thing is quite empty. Normally I'll have 100 grams of this. I don't think this is even 100 grams. Maybe like 50. Yeah, it's like 50. But I'll find a workaround for that. But usually that's my snack for each evening. It's 60 grams of carbs, 30 grams of protein, and 20 grams of fats on 100 grams. I'll eat that with a little bit of milk, and yeah, that's most favorite thing of my whole day. It's so good. It's just chocolate and nuts and stuff. It's very good. Alright, so that's about it. My legs they're dead. They're so cooked. I'm going straight to bed after my shower. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you got some value through it. If you want me to talk about something specific, let me know in the comment section down below. And with that being said, I will catch you in the next one. Something I wanted to add real quick for clarity reasons is you should get some fibers as well. I know I didn't have any fibers today, but usually I'll eat a salad to my meal, so I'll be covered with my fibers as well. So just make yourself some salads, some tomatoes, whatever, to have enough fibers in your body, because it's very important to get fibers. So yeah, I just wanted to add that. I know I didn't have them today, but usually I will have a salad to each meal.